connect. And certainly always tell people and tell them of the value they can get with you in the social media space, and then actually give them, the way to connect. So anyway, that's the little bits of things I would add to that.
So there you go, Hank. A few ideas for you, but it's mostly a matter of thinking about what is it that I'm doing right offline, and then finding the equivalent and bringing those people and bringing those that way of being, those techniques that you're using offline, and finding the equivalent online. So good luck with that, and let us know how it goes. All right, and before we go into our breakthroughs, we'd just like to let you know that if you want to send in your own audio question or comment for the show, you can call our toll-free number, which is toll-free 877-877-7507. One more time, that's 877-877-7507. I guess is kind of a follow-up to the point that we just made. You can always follow us on Twitter as well. My Twitter handle is @JasonVO, and Sterling, yours is?
Sterling7777. And I'm actually always surprised that we don't get more audio calls and questions and comments and stuff, because you get to say your URL. Hello. I always thought,
and plus we answer your question.
Yeah, and to top it off, we can answer your question. So definitely give us a call.
That's true. What did we just say? Like the only surefire way to get direct access to us is to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in our platinum group. But when you send in, not many people sending in audio questions and comments, there's going to be, we do like putting those kinds of things on our show. So it's going to be a high likely, if you emailed us the question, unless you're a platinum member, there's a good chance we're not going to have time to get back to you. But if you send in an audio question to the show, much higher chance that we'll put it on the show and actually answer your question. So. All right. And, and then, follow us on Twitter, and we, sometimes we take our ideas for shows, or we'll put questions out for the show on Twitter, or we'll take your quick tip. We ask for quick tips off of Twitter sometimes. So definitely a good place to be interacting with us, to have some input on the show as well. All right, so as usual, we got a couple breakthroughs. We like to share breakthroughs from our community. These come from Academy members. This is straight out of the Academy Mastermind forums. Lots of new, fresh energy in the forums since we had that lifetime launch recently, and just tons and tons and tons of people signed up for lifetime memberships to the Academy. It was like 3 times the response than we expected to get to that particular promotion, so we're thrilled about that.
Well, and talk about a surge of new people in the Mastermind forums in there, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very nice. So Diane Shaddock, who's actually one of my platinum members for my New Media Platinum group from a year or so ago, she posted, she's also an Academy member, and she posted the following. She said, I just posted my first podcast on my website and recorded 3 additional podcasts that are ready to go. I'm working on getting the podcast in the various directories now. My next big goal, finalizing my information products and increasing my email newsletter subscriptions. I got an email from her a few days. She was just thrilled to have that first one polished and in the can. She's been working hard to get to the point where she's at, and been doing a really great job. And I think it sounds great. And her podcast can be found over at easysmallbusinesshr.com. So that's in human resources. She's helping small businesses with their human resource type stuff. So if you've got a small business, you might want to check out easysmallbusinesshr.com and listen to Diane's podcast.
All right, next we've got Mandy Ainsworth. I hope that's right. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and here is her breakthrough. I posted my first video today. I was so nervous and had to record it like 50 times, but here it is. I want to do a video once a week, so I should get better eventually. I got over 100 email subscribers, and now I'm going for 500. Well, congratulations. And her site is beadcircle.com, which is BEAD circle.com. And congratulations. It's the first couple are going to be like that, where you do 50 takes.
Right.
But then pretty soon, it used to take us, a couple of hours every time to record the podcast. And now it takes us almost a 1-to-1. It's just if it takes us 35 minutes, it's 35 minutes and that's it.
Right.
So, keep going, and congratulations on your first big breakthrough there.
Yeah, I watched the video and I thought she did an excellent job. It was really well done. It was personable, some good how-to information. So you're definitely on the right track, Mandy. So good job with that. All right, let's jump over to this episode's quick tip.
It's time for the Internet Business Quick Tip.
All right, in this episode's quick tip, I want to talk a little bit about customer service. Actually, this might be something that would help out Mike that we were talking to earlier. He said he had more work than he could handle, and he's got that monthly retainer or membership or whatever he calls it, where I'm sure lots of requests are coming in for additional work and lots of requests are coming in for updates and things like that. And if that's all being handled through email, it gets out of hand really quickly because obviously there's spam filters and, emails are getting handed back and forth. And so it's better to have like a help desk situation where, either party, either you or the customer can go and see what the history of your interactions is all in one place. And the thing that we use for that is Zendesk, which is kind of a ticketing desk, help desk. And our customer service girl who lives in the Philippines, she goes in there and handles the majority of most of those inquiries, is able to handle those right away. And if not, it gets passed up to somebody higher in the chain. But, that's something we've been using for several months, and it's worked out really well just because it does prevent that back and forth. They get an automatic email saying, hey, it's been received in the help desk. We'll get back to you in the next 24 to 48 hours and that kind of thing. And it's just kind of made the whole process a lot cleaner and a lot smoother.
Yeah, and she actually answers based on kind of an FAQ that we created when we got so many questions, and most of the time it's the same 10 questions. So you can at least start with that. And then if the person can't answer it for you, they'll send it up to you, or they'll send it to the person who's next on the chain that can possibly answer it. And then when you answer anything new, you add that to the list of things, list of answers that she does for you.
Right.
If that makes sense, right? So that's, just kind of a really smooth way to use Zendesk.
Yeah, Zendesk, it also allows you to, literally have that kind of a knowledge base too, that people can search to find the answers to most common questions and stuff like that. So it streamlines the business, saves you time, saves you hassle and energy drain, and just makes it's goodwill with the customers, makes the whole process a lot smoother. Which is why our quick tip for this episode is to check out Zendesk.
Now, if you'd like dozens of other resources such as this one, you can find them in the Internet Business Mastery Academy, along with video tutorials showing you exactly how we use them. To get a 30-day no-risk trial membership to the Internet Business Mastery Academy, visit freeaudiogift.com. That's it for this episode of Internet Business Mastery. Until next time, we wish you ultimate success in your internet business.
You've been listening to the iconoclasts of the 9 to 5 and the purveyors of freedom and fulfillment, Sterling and Jay. Sterling and Jay invite you to discover one of their most popular audio programs ever. The 3 Pillars of Designing Your Ultimate Internet Lifestyle. Visit freeaudiogift.com now and sign up for the free weekly Internet Business Mastery email newsletter. And you'll get instant access to this life-changing audio presentation, pulled directly from the content of the acclaimed Internet Business Mastery Academy membership community. Go now to freeaudiogift.com. Internet Business Mastery. Free your mind.